you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I bring you one of my teenage dream amps, the Marshall 6101. It's basically the same as the 6100, but it is the combo version. So it has one 12-inch speaker, one Celestion. Basically, this amp has 3 channels. It's celebrating Marshall's 30th anniversary, and it was released in 1992. I started playing guitar in 93, 94, around that era. And when I was starting to play, this was the amp, especially the head and 4x12 cabinet. That was the thing to play if you want to be a guitar player. So years later, I found one on Reverb at a good price and I bought it. Here it is. I'm demoing it just for sake of showing you that this is a really good Marshall, a really good high-end Marshall, and it's one of the first amps to think modern age. So it has line output, compensated line output, so it's not just in line output. It sounds like an okay amp, not as good as a mic to me still, but it's a really good option to blend in. So I'm micing it an SM57 or Warrior 121. There's no way of going wrong with that. And then using also the lineup, and I'll show you the 3 sounds separate and then all together. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The input channel has high and low compensation, which means that if you have a very low guitar and a bright guitar like Les Paul and a Tele or a Strat, you will probably need this to compensate for one or the other guitar. So you calibrate it to one of the guitars and then you compensate for the rest. So hear it. This is the clean channel. If I compensate for the low, it gets thinner. Or if I have a super bright guitar, I take off the high end. So this immediately is a great feature that I wish a lot of amps add, because this enables me to have a simple yet very effective control, and this is generic to every channel in the amp. It's not only a feature for the clean channel. It's very noticeable on the clean channel, but it's great also on the other channels. And you have this foot switch which changes from channel 1 to 2 to 3. But channel 2 has 3 different voicings. So let's go to channel 2, normal voicing. It's a rock and roll-ish crunch overdrive channel. You can engage a second voicing, which is more gain. And here, again, the compensation on the input is great. If you want a vintagey tone, we take off the low end. More low end. Less high end. Less of both. So this is the killer thing to have on an amp. I don't know why no one else is doing it, and even why Marshall is not doing it, because this is such a game changer. If you need some more tightness on the low end, you just take off a little of the low end. It's kind of a low pass, high pass filter. Super easy, super great for the amp. And we're on voicing number 2, which is really heavy. Let's hear voicing number 3. Compared to voicing number 1. So the 3 voicings in a row. And I think on voicing number 2, for example, we would benefit from the low compensation. So taking off some of the low. Here's voicing number 1. To me, the amp could end up here, but we still have the 3rd channel, which is a very high gain channel and more compressed. Still, this has more options. We have a gain boost. Nice gain. And we have the contour, which basically mimics what Mesa Boogie was doing back in the early 90s. With the graphic EQ, you could cut the mids, so you get the Metallica Black Album sound, or that kind of vibe. Late 80s heavy metal. Contour and gain boost. This turns down the volume, and the amp has another compensation thing. A switch here that says low volume compensation. So here it is. So I would not use this channel like that because I'm not a metal guy. Although in the 90s I really loved it. But I like this amp as it is, 3 channels. I would be using this as my clean tone. Maybe taking off the low. This is a really clean. Then I would use the second channel as a little overdrive. Okay, this was on voicing number 2. So I'm using the voicing number 1. My Rolling Stones kind of sound. This would be my sound, and then I would use the third channel for a lead or... So this will be my main channel, I'm guessing, on this amp. You can tame it down with the volume. And even the second channel, to me, is more usable than the third one, because if you push the second gain stage, you can get the rhythm tone like Les Paul on 5. Then bring it up with the volume. And this amp is loud like hell. The master is on 9 and I'm using it on triode, which means it plays a little softer and a little more compressed, because this amp is really loud. It's a 100-watt amp. You get that plexi vibe, the plexi sound out of it, but you get also a lot more modern sounds out of it. So this is kind of a mezza boogie-ish Marshall amp. So the philosophy is very mezza boogie, although it's a Marshall style amp. It's a little complicated and it looks complicated, but the minute you learn how to use it, it gets easier. So these are my settings on the amp, the settings that I've been playing through. And it's not a ultra versatile setting amp, so it's just like tailor it to your guitar sound. So I'm not bothering to switch it a lot, but it is really good sounding amp. I really love it. It has effects loop if you want to use effects loop. I don't like the sound of the effects loop, so I'm not using it. And it could have some reverb. That would be really cool. But you can put it in front of it. And that's it, my friends. I hope you have liked the show. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you haven't done it yet and you followed the episode till here, please consider subscribing and sharing it with the world, leaving a thumbs up. That helps YouTube suggesting the video to other people. If you want to help even more, you can become a patron and become a member of our community. I'm sharing videos there and some special content exclusive to Patreon, and also guitar lessons, video lessons, backing tracks, etc. So feel free to join in if you want to know more. Also, if you're interested in guitar lessons or vocal lessons with me, just hit me an email or a direct message via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. See you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.